Hey, it's Carolyn, and I'm here with you today to do our card reading for the week ahead energies. And so we're going to be looking at the week of October 3rd. We are going to be starting with an oracle card for overall energy, get some tarot messages for some clarifiers, and then ends with another oracle card message. As always, it is a collective reading, so take the messages that resonate and disregard the ones that don't. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to see just what the overall energy is for the collective for this week. What do we need to know when we have one that flew out of the deck here? Okay, it says surrender denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. And so feel into if there is anything that pops in your mind about what this might be saying for you. The woman on this card has a blindfold over her eyes. And so it might be as there's something that you're choosing to have blinders on about. This could either be in some sort of relationship, it could be in some sort of situation in your life. What is something that you are not really looking at, that you're not really accepting it as it is, and that perhaps you're ignoring the difficulties, maybe looking at things through rose-colored glasses. And so this is advising us to kind of release denial and move into this space of acceptance, because this is really what's going to help in making those, I think, like really good decisions moving forward. But let's go ahead and get some tarot messages for some clarifiers about what this might be pertaining to. So what do we need to know about surrendering denial? It might be something that you're settling for example, something that just seems like it's good enough and not, maybe it's denying, or maybe you are denying just how you're honestly feeling about things. That's something that just popped in my mind too here. We have one tarot message. We want to try to get one more, and then we'll look at our bottom of the deck. I think it's important to feel into what is the life that you're wanting to create for yourself? What is the life you're feeling guided to create for yourself? What are the friendships and relationships that you are looking to have in your life? Okay? And are you not honoring yourself in some way and maybe just denying your own needs? So we have a couple messages that came through with the tarot here. We have the Page of Cups. Sensitive, open-hearted, inexperienced, moody. Messages regarding relationships. New emotional experiences. A romantic encounter. Social invitations or events. Heightened psychic abilities. We have the Ten of Swords. The end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both. The opportunity for new happiness. A weight off your shoulders. The end of an addiction. A melodramatic reaction. We have the Hermit. Time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor. Self-discovery. We have the King of Wands. Motivational, inspiring, theatrical, ambitious. Take a leadership role. Step into the spotlight. Public speaking. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Communicate your vision. Don't be sensitive to criticism. And then our bottom of the deck here, we have the Two of Swords. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision. Follow your own heart rather than trying to make others happy. Pretending there's no problem. That makes me think of the denial. Overanalyzing a situation. So with the the Two of Swords being at the bottom of the deck, this is really the overall theme of these messages. And again, at this woman here, and the card has a blindfold on too, just like our surrender denial. But I feel in this one, it's a bit transparent, and I don't know if you can see here, but it's almost like she can still see through it. Okay, it's covering her eyes, but I feel like the vision can be there. You can see what you want to if you choose to. And so what is the situation in your life that is giving you anxiety or stress, or where maybe you feel like you are in your headspace, maybe overanalyzing, maybe a choice about something? And so this is the space to look at for yourself, okay? And I feel like as you're looking at this, also just take some time for solitude, to go into meditation, to get clear about how you're really feeling about things, about what the best choice or decision is for you, or what your next best step is. I feel those answers are going to come to you as you quiet your mind and step a bit into this hermit mode where you're able to reflect a bit, okay? This is really going to help, I feel like, this place of being at a crossroads to be able to come to an end, and so that you can start anew with something that is going to feel a lot happier for you. And what's coming to mind for me is it's just coming down to a choice that you need to make. Because when you're stuck in the in-between, just kind of going back and forth, that does send mixed messages to the universe, right? Because the universe isn't sure what you want. Because your energy might be, well, I do want to move forward, or I do want to make this other choice, but I don't know, is it the right choice? And it's almost like a seesaw type energy, or kind of like taking one step forward, two steps back is kind of how energetically it can feel. And so just notice, what is it that you really want to change? What is it that you're just tired of being stressed about, or tired of struggling with, or you feel is a barrier in your life to happiness right now? This is the piece to look at, okay? And I do feel like that there is going to be some sort of message that's coming through about this with our Page of Cups here. Okay, a lot of times this can, as the card indicated, relate to something regarding romance or love, but this can also be stepping into more of experiencing a life where you're romancing yourself or loving your life, okay? And so I feel like as you quiet your mind and tune into this and really make this choice for yourself, it's gonna enhance just your intuition and your psychic abilities, and I feel like more inspired ideas and guidance are going to be coming through. And so it really is just taking that time to be honest with yourself. And I know that can be hard sometimes, to get really honest about what doesn't feel good and really sit with that feeling and really look at that. But there's this phrase I've heard before which talked about the 3 C's. It's you have to take a chance to make, or you have to, what is it? You have to make a choice to take a chance, or your life will never change. Okay, and so it really, even if it does feel risky, depending on what it might be for you, there's a lot of power in your choice. And your life trajectory, your path can really change dramatically based on just this choice and this decision for yourself, and then finding ways to stay committed to whatever that might be for you. And so that's what I'm getting from these messages so far. And so let's go ahead and just get our final oracle card, just to see if that helps give any more information here. But it's almost like you need to step into the role of leading your life. It's almost what I'm getting to, rather than feel like life is happening to you or circumstances are happening to you. How can you empower yourself to be the creator in your life experience? And so we have here detox. And so I do feel like this is still saying to really let go of what doesn't serve you. I feel like one of these cards here, the Ten of Swords here, talked about almost like the end of an addiction. And it might be just looking at a pattern that feels addictive in some way. And interestingly enough, even things that almost consciously seem like, oh, I really want to get rid of, this pattern or this feeling, or this doesn't feel good. In some aspects, some different feelings can feel addictive. And Joe Dispenza has talked about this in some of the work that he has done. It's almost like stress can feel addictive, right? Feeling like we need to power through, that can feel addictive. Sometimes staying in a state of suffering in some aspects can feel addictive. Just maybe like waking up and thinking the same thoughts every day and feeling the same feelings every day. Something about that on a deeper level can feel addictive. And so looking at maybe what some of those pieces are for you, that maybe it's almost like you're on autopilot, which could be this sense of denial, and really becoming conscious and intentional about it so that you can let this go, so that you can detox yourself, so that you can cleanse yourself and cleanse your energy and start fresh and rejuvenated and anew with wherever your life path and your soul's journey is going to lead you next. Okay? And so these are the energies for this week. And so it sounds like it is just taking some time for some reflection on what this is for you. So I hope that this reading resonated. I don't know if it's coming through in the video, but I can hear some sirens outside, and that always makes me think of healing, okay? And that's really what detoxing is, right? Healing our body, mind, and spirits. And so have a wonderful week ahead, and I'll see you again at the next video. All right.